That was my simple approach, to unlock their thinking skills using video games and then unleash their thinking on their schoolwork. If you are a teacher, parent, or student, here's a foolproof plan you can follow to improve students' thinking skills every time they pick up that controller. Step 1, ask an appealing question. Pose a tantalizing question that gets students to contemplate the role that their thinking plays in video game play. Here's what I ask. How does one get better at playing video games? As you can imagine, the boys had never thought of this question, but they offered several responses. As expected, many were superficial, such as by playing a lot or by playing different games. This was a good start. It opened the door for us to move to step 2. Step 2, the proposition. Challenge students' thinking by asking them why some people get better at video game play faster than others. These tender minds had never thought about this question. Then I asked them if they would like me to show them how better thinking can help them beat their friends in video game play. By this time, the boys were sitting on the edge of their seats, ready to get activated. Step 3, unpack. After a brief explanation of the ThinkWell, LearnWell diagram, I asked the group to tell me what each level of thinking looks like in video game play. Now, I needed them to do the work of unpacking the thinking skills that facilitated their video game play. Here's a cleaned up version of what we came up with. As you can see, they connected each stage of video game advancement to cognitive advancement. The mere act of making each mode of thinking visible to them and relevant to something they were interested in gave them the self-confidence that they could indeed think deeply, because they saw that they were already doing it in a different context. I then got them to take this work home by giving them an unusual assignment. I asked them to explore playing video games using different thinking skills before our next session. I asked them to keep a journal of their mental experience as they switched cognitive skills. At our next session, the boys were full of stories about how they use multiple thinking skills and how they noticed their play changed with each thinking skill they used.